I've watched Vanessa Blink's video about halfway through, and I figured I had to make a make a response video. Chick, I think you're getting a distorted image of what happened here in the U.S. I think you're watching maybe some YouTube videos where they're kind of giving you kind of a exaggerated. But if you go on YouTube and type hurricane damage, you'll find American media reports. Now that guy that lost his family to a mudslide, I haven't heard that story, so I can't say if it's true or not. It may have happened. I don't know. I know that some towns did get some pretty good mudslides, and you talk about people that were required to show up to work. Those are going to be first responders. You know, police, fire, or in German it's Polizei German for police. But anyway, you know, the first responders, police, fire, paramedics, people like that. Yeah, what they're gonna do. They're gonna stay in a structure. You know, during the peak of the storm, there are going to be structures that will survive the hurricane. Um, and once it's over, you know, they'll go out because no cop or fireman or paramedic is going to respond in the middle of a hurricane. No one expects that. You know, once it's over, you know, they'll go out and you know, then various agencies. Now the people, is a U.S. government agency, but what their job is, it's called FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency. You know, they respond, you know, to emergencies like this. Maybe not to everyone's liking, but that's what they do. So the government taxpayers, the government taxes are being spent. You know, maybe not wisely, but they are being provided. These people are getting some assistance. Now there were a lot of pipelines that were cut off. Now the guy that has the Rebuild Rescue channel, that's the name of his YouTube channel. Now he took a couple of days off, and you know, from restoring aircraft, and you know, rode with another helicopter pilot, and they airlifted you know, these solar powered Starlink satellite systems. You know, they'd find a handful of there are other guys, you know, flying in food and stuff like that to these isolated areas that the roads were all torn up and they couldn't get it otherwise. And I think there's probably a few people that were injured during the storm and they airlifted them out of there, stuff like that. But you know, the rebuild rescue guy, I think his name is Jason, but anyway, he and another guy had airlifted a number of Starlink satellite systems. So these little isolated fire departments could get out. This is North Carolina, but I think Tampa took the bulk of the storm surge from Milton. I don't know where Helene. I don't know where I don't know quite where. Did she hit Tallahassee or something? You know, like the Panhandle of Florida. I'm thinking that's kind of where where Helene went ashore, and that kind of took the storm surge. To my knowledge, maybe half a dozen to maybe a dozen to 2 dozen people got killed. I think 99% of that was storm surge. There's not. What you're hearing, it's coming on. You said there was dozens of bodies laying up in the trees and stuff. I don't think that happened. I think you're getting distorted image of what happened. This says I cover a few more things. I may. You're certainly welcome. You're certainly free to use me in your videos. But I said search before you make any more comments. I love your videos. Love to watch them. Watch Wild Woman. Watch her channel, Wild Woman Bushcraft. But most of her stuff is, you know, how to survive, you know, emergency situations, how to survive out in the forest and stuff. And check is one thing is another YouTuber here from the United States. She's been dying to meet a bear. It's Wandering Gypsy. That's the name of her channel. Text her and tell her if there are bears in your parts of the world. If you see them out in the wild somewhere, I have no idea what you got in your part of the world, but you know, let her know if you see any bears over there, because I have no idea the creatures in your forest. But yeah, like I said, check the you know, do a YouTube search for for hurricane damage. Like I said, it's not quite as bad as your portraying. Still love your videos, Tick. Even though you're just a little bit off on this. Still love your videos. Vanessa, ich liebe dich. Auf Wiedersehen.